Oh, guess who's doing the intro?
Oh,
Haha.
oh,
Haha, sucks to suck.
sucks to suck. The suckiest bunch of sucks that ever sucked.
Brother, stop hitting that fucking cable, man. You're driving me crazy.
Fucking inform me.
We recording, by the way.
Shy.
Yeah, don't mind that shit.
Cool.
It's all
Nah.
good.
Fuck
Nah,
it.
I'll listen through it fucking many times anyway, so it's all fucking good.
Oh,
Start
yeah,
it off.
little bollock shit. A spider on me hand. Fucking deadly.
Oh, let's get it.
Let's get it. Welcome back to the Bacon Boys podcast. This week, there's some beef in the streets, and our resident hip hop expert, Luka, is going to fill us in. I'm Michael, and let's get into it. There's big beef in the streets. Fill me in.
Hey, what's up, everyone? How's it going? You know, since our target demographic is literally, we have no target demographic, we're gonna talk about this in a way that anybody can understand, you know? So it's gonna be like, we're gonna lay it down for you and you can decide how you feel about it, you know?
There's animosity in the hip hop industry.
Yeah, exactly. So what Michael says, there's beef. Basically, in rap music, a big thing is called diss songs, which is a shortened version of disrespectful songs. So, like, imagine if Taylor Swift made a song how Ariana Grande sucks.
Jigs.
Yeah, basically, you know, rap is a very competitive music genre. So people tend to attack each other in music. Hopefully not in real life because we don't want to see nobody get hurt, of course. But yeah, so the thing that's going on at the moment in the rap community is two very prolific big rappers, Mr. Drake and Mr. Kendrick Lamar, are having some problems in rap songs. But it's kind of getting out of hand though. We heard some stuff.
I'm gonna just go on record and say I'm Team Kendrick Lamar because ourselves and Drake have beef previously because he wouldn't let us use one of his songs. So fuck Drake. Team Kendrick all the way.
You're not going with Mr. Aubrey Graham.
Aubrey can suck a dick.
Damn.
He can eat every dick he says like a dick chipper.
You know what? Eat dicks, okay? Eat all the dicks you see around.
When it comes to rappers, Drake and Kendrick Lamar, actually, I made a perfect example. It's like Taylor Swift and Ariana Grande. They would be like two most popular rap artists, like in the whole genre. Like they would be like top. They would be people that are kind of stepping their way into pop music. Like they would be people that would kind of bridge the gap, because like a lot of rap music is just, they call it underground, right? Because somebody can be an excellent rapper and make great music, but they don't really have that mainstream appeal, right? They never step into the spotlight of like playing arenas and fucking flying private jets and shit like that, you know? That kind of status when it comes to rap music is only available to select few. Not a lot of rappers can fucking sell out a 50,000 seat arena. There's like handful of them. It's not like pop stars where you have like Camila Cabello and she can fucking sell out concerts anywhere, but you also have like 30 other of them that can just do that, you know what I mean? Yeah, so Mr. Jermaine Cole, which is another rapper, and when we're talking about these three, basically how they call themselves in their music is the big three. So
and only I'm not as well versed in the hip hop industry as our friend Luka here, but in my opinion, only two of them are good rappers, and one of them is Drake. So
as you can see, we have very unbiased opinions on this.
listen, Drake is in my opinion, he's very vanilla. You know, everybody can just listen to Drake and it's all good. You don't have to be particularly invested. He's the Taylor Swift of rap.
Yeah,
in that respect, like everyone can listen to him.
He is the poppiest
Yeah.
of the rap people. Yeah, like some of his music cannot even be considered rap. He makes a lot of his songs that would be like Pitbull style,
Oh.
like club songs.
Fuck me. There's an example. Pitbull, another piece of shit.
Yeah, but like
Very digestible.
yes,
songs.
exactly. And crazy part is Pitbull, he is absolutely huge in Spain and all the Spanish speaking communities. Like because his songs are that. They are playing them at parties, they're playing them in the clubs, they're playing them outside, you know what I mean? Like
Mr. Worldwide.
yeah, truly is. But yeah, so you have the big three, right? The three biggest rappers in the world are J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick. Those are the three suspects, right?
Sorry, I just want to ask you. So you said that they call themselves that.
Yeah,
Is that like who decided they were the top three? Where's my white boy Eminem?
he's not like currently active.
Fair point.
I'd say they are the three people that actually have this shit on lock, and they are like actually active musicians.
Okay, fair enough.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
like Eminem drops one album every like 4 or 5 years. It's kind of more like sitting at the sidelines, and when he feels like rapping, he drops an album. you
Yeah,
know what I
okay,
mean?
fair enough.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. When it comes to selling arenas, Eminem is definitely one of them handful people that
Yeah.
that went into that area. You know what I mean? But we're talking about like current people that are really invested into the community and are currently actively making music.
Fair.
So it started off, J. Cole and Drake made a song together. I'm pretty sure it was called First Person Shooter. Now, some of the song names I won't say them because I'm not really sure of what the songs were. But he mentioned that the big three, like fucking Aubrey, all of them, like anyways, three of them. And then like some animosity kind of started happening. Like somebody said something, and you know how that shit goes. Somebody says some backhanded thing, and especially in rap music is very metaphorical, right? Like there is a lot of shit when you're saying something, but you're not actually saying it. It's all hidden messages, all double entendres, double meanings to shit, right? So when somebody says something in that way, you can take it a certain way, but you don't have to, right?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
love
yeah.
doing that. You know what I mean? That kind of shit, anyways. Yeah, so some shit started brewing, and then J. Cole made a song dissing Kendrick Lamar. So he made a song, said like, fuck that guy, anyways. Like the classic this.
Your mom's a hoe.
Yeah, that type of shit, you know what I mean? But then fucking Dre got into it, and he also dissed fucking Kendrick. So I guess he was hoping maybe him and J. Cole together are gonna fucking, lock in and fuck this guy up.
So Drake's a bitch is what I'm hearing. Just ganging up.
Yeah, but it turns out J. Cole is a bitch. Because I'm sorry, I love J. Cole, but he bitched out.
Listen, anyone who's friends with Drake is an enemy of mine, so fuck J. Cole.
No, see, J. Cole tapped out. He saw that shit's a little bit too big for him, and he just said, fuck that. He made one song. And then guess what? Like, couple of days later, he had a concert, and he publicly apologized to Kendrick. He was like, yeah, my bad, dog. Sorry. Like, I didn't want to. I don't know why I did that. It was wrong.
Doesn't want the smoke.
No, zero. He does not want the smoke, and he knows exactly why. Okay, so why J. Cole doesn't want to have problems with Kendrick? Well, Kendrick is actually an exceptional rapper. Like, I don't particularly enjoy his music. I listen to some of his music. He's not like my favorite rapper, but he has skills. Like, he would actually be a very talented person, not just famous. He has the ability, right? He is talented, he is hardworking, he's like the perfect combination of everything. And he has great connections in California, where he's from, which California is basically Los Angeles is mecca of rap music. Like Los Angeles and New York are two biggest places where rap music stems from, and obviously a lot of talent there because it's so embedded in the culture of these places. So like Kendrick Lamar fucking personally knows Dr. Dre, right? They work together, so he can get Dr. Dre beats to rap on. He can call anybody there and have their like guidance, because even though in rap music writing your own stuff is like very looked up upon, and if somebody writes your music, that's very frowned upon, which is so different because like you have a Taylor Swift song that has 15 writers credited. Like Taylor Swift didn't write a single fucking word of that music, and it's fine. You know what I mean? I'm not saying anything against that. I'm just saying in the community of hip hop, you not writing your own music is very frowned upon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically Drake goes at Kendrick, right? J. Cole is like, my bad, guys. Like he did the Homer meme. He went back into the bush. Yeah. He just disappeared. And then it left Drake against Kendrick. Now, some shit was said, bro. Like there was shit said.
I'll have to listen in. I haven't listened to any of it. I'll
Yeah,
have to catch up.
I'll give you like a quick rundown. And by the way, songs are pretty good because disrespectful songs tend to be more about lyrics, right? Tend to be more about what you're saying. It doesn't have to be like the best song, but if it can be both, that's like where the sauce is, right?
Yeah.
Because if you can have people screaming bad shit about another person because your song is catchy, right? Like imagine somebody makes a song about the Bacon Boys podcast, how we're shit or whatever, and then you go out in the pub and people are like, fuck the Bacon Boys, woo! You know what I mean? Like it's such a bigger impact if you can make a song disrespectful and catchy, so people actually listen to it and people are partying to it, you know what I mean? Yeah, so Drake made the song and he basically stated that Mr. Kendrick Lamar is a wife beater. That he is basically like assaulting his wife, right? Well, nobody knows if that shit's true or not. Like, one thing that came out of all of this is just rumors. It's just fun. Nothing really actually was set in stone. Drake does that. It was a pretty good song. I listened to it. Like, it was fine. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, these songs are not just disrespectful. They're good songs, which makes this actually so cool because, like, they are actually making good music while also talking shit about each other, you know? And then Kendrick made a song in response to that, and he, like, fucking went in. Like, he said some things that I'm pretty sure it's illegal to say shit like that. Now, I don't know if it's music. Does that exempt you? Because it can be, like, it's art, you know? Like, I said what I said. But basically, he called Drake a pedophile. Like, straight like that.
Well, he's got history.
No, we get there. But
Go on.
it was crazy on this front is because he wasn't beating around the bush. No metaphors, no double entendres, no nothing. He straight up used the word pedophile.
Okay.
He wasn't on no, like, he likes some young or some shit. No, he was like, hey, that fucking guy is a pedophile. Boom. Like, straight like that. And the fucking cover art for that song was a picture of Drake's mansion. I don't know where it is. I don't know where Drake lives. But it was a air view picture of his house. And they fucking put little markers from some app that shows you where sexual assault happened.
Aha.
What neighborhood.
Yes, I know the one.
Yeah, and it had a bunch of those little dots on his house.
Nice.
So that was fucking funny. I gotta give it to them. That was fucking funny.
1-0 to Kendrick.
Yeah, and like going forward, then Drake made another song, and basically he stated about Kendrick that like his music is just like bunch of shit. Kendrick's music would be a lot of preaching for the black community where he's from. In the hip hop community, he would be called a conscious rapper, right? So he would be making a lot of music trying to empower his people. And then Drake basically said, yeah, that's all the shit. You're just talking smack. You didn't actually do anything for your community. Which, you know what I mean? Like, there could be something there, you know what I mean? Because, like, you can talk all you want, but are you actually helping your community, you know what I mean? That's one of the questions that was raised. And then Kendrick dropped a response, and it was crazy, bro. So Drake dropped his response. Kendrick dropped his response 30 minutes later.
Had that shit loaded.
Yeah, there was a big red button in the studio, and they were just waiting. And after that shit, nobody responded yet. In Kendrick's last response, he basically, like, yeah, he was like, you know, yo, LeBron James, keep the family away. Yo, like Steph Curry, keep the family away. Like he has a bar in it. And it's like, I think I struck a chord and it's A minor.
Oof.
Yeah. So he basically doubled down on all the pedo shit. He wasn't as direct as being like, yeah, he's a pedophile. He was kind of more like, this was more metaphorical, you know what I mean? Like, but he basically, yeah, he put his foot down and he said, like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, he was calling out other celebrities by name to keep their kids away from Drake, which is fucking, that's what I'm saying. Like, it is so, people are directly named, right? I'm not sure if this does not prove to be true. Wouldn't there be like assassination of character, defamation?
Could be.
Yeah, because like, I'm pretty sure you cannot just call people a pedophile and it's proven to be wrong. They can sue you, right?
You would hope so. If somebody as famous as Kendrick Lamar called me a paedophile and I wasn't one, I'd have feelings about it.
Yeah. So basically, now people are just kind of waiting to see will there be any more of it, right? The people are just waiting to see like will something new come out and will Drake make another song or will Kendrick make another song? But now, first of all, before I say my opinion, because I spent most of this podcast so far talking, give me your opinion. How you feel about it?
Drake has a well-documented history. Millie Bobby Brown would be the primary fucking person who I know that he was texting when she was like 16. You know, so Drake's an odd one. He's got that kind of level of fame and wealth that I was kind of, you know, if it came out he was a paedophile, I'd go, yeah, it kind of makes sense. I wouldn't be surprised at all. You know that way? Like P. Diddy. Wouldn't be surprised. Wasn't surprised one bit.
Yeah.
At all. Like, you had too much money. Too much power. People are weird. Like I said, I knew what was going on, but I didn't listen to any of the songs or like keep up with any of it. Even though I wanted to, I just didn't get around to it. Like I thought there was more songs. How many songs you said? 4?
I think that each of them dropped 2 songs.
Yeah, so like 4 songs. I thought that was more than that. I thought it had been going on, but
No,
I have to get caught up before the next round.
it's been in a very rapid succession. Like these 4 songs, I think, happened in the span of 3 days. Like it was just back to back to back to back. You know what I mean? So like it was a very rapid unfolding of events. You know. My thing is, being as a person, I don't particularly like Drake, nor I particularly like J. Cole, and I don't personally know them. So I don't want to fucking defend any of them. You know what? Like, you know that way? Like, I don't know these people. Like, I have no idea who the fuck they are, how they act. I just listen to some of their music. So, one of the most, like, prominent arguments from the, like, Kendrick big fans who just, I guess, cannot accept that people do shit wrong, you know what I mean? They're like, yeah, Kendrick will fucking save the industry, you know, he's exposing all these bad people and shit like that. And I was like sitting there reading that and I was like, you understand that your favorite rapper, Kendrick Lamar, is also a multi-million-dollar musician who is part of the industry. Why do you think that he is not involved in any of that shit? You know what I mean? Kind of like, I feel like he came to a point, there's a lot of bias there, right?
Yeah.
I feel like Kendrick is a very mysterious as an artist because he kind of raised to prominence without really doing many interviews and stuff like that. You know, he was always kind of like just, he drops music.
Yeah.
It just happens the music speaks to a lot of people. You never really get any personal side of him if it's not through music. Like basically, music is how he communicates with people, with his fans, right? There would not be like, he wouldn't have a podcast, like go on a podcast or something. Like Drake was on plenty of podcasts and interviews and shit. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you can see more about Drake that you can see about Kendrick. This mystique about him, I feel like what gives him the edge. Because nobody really knows jack shit about him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
What he says goes, because nobody really knows is he a type of person to lie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like having problems with him is a fucking wrong move to do. First of all, he's an excellent, exceptional rapper, I can say. He's an exceptional rapper ability-wise. B, yeah, there's that mystique around him. So whatever the fuck you say about him, people can't really prove it if it's real or fake because nobody ever spoke on the shit.
Yeah. If the one American listener that we had was Kendrick Lamar, if you want to come on here and tell your side of the story, we'd be happy to have you. Come on down. Unless you're a pedo. If you're a pedo, stay the fuck away.
Yeah, and now the Drake side of the story, right? So the biggest thing that people that are fan of Drake are saying is that Kendrick Lamar basically used Twitter comments for his bars in the songs, and somebody made a compilation, and unfortunately that turned out to be true. Like 80% of the lines in one songs are comments and jokes from Twitter, like word for word. Like stole my whole flow, word for word, bar for bar.
Goddamn.
Stole Twitter's whole flow.
Well, listen, some people on Twitter are very funny.
Yeah, they are. But what I'm saying is, it's very ironic because one of the big things about Drake is that everybody says he has ghostwriters. So for anybody who doesn't know what a ghostwriter is, so it's called a ghostwriter because he writes or she write, but they are a ghost, they are invisible. So they would be uncredited writers. And like we said before, in rap music, not writing your own lyrics is a frowned upon thing. You don't want credit the writers, right? But you have these people on a payroll who write your music, but you never credited, you pay them under the table, right?
Yeah.
And if it comes out about you that you have ghostwriters, you are in trouble. Like, you need to fight for your life out here. But now, ironically, it turns out Kendrick didn't write his old shit. He went online and read other people's comments.
Yeah. But one thing I'll say about that is, so you can go on Twitter and take funny fucking jokes or whatever, but you still have to make it into a song. You know what I mean? Give me 50 tweets. You still have to arrange them into a song. There's still a level of work that goes into it. Somebody just going, here's the song, the beat's already done for you, everything's good, just say these words. On you go. The whole thing is written is worse than plucking shit. Now, don't get me wrong, taking tweets and just putting them into your rap is not great either, but it's harder to do that than it is to just have somebody else write your song for you.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm just saying it's really ironic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's really ironic because Kendrick would be one of them rappers that people would be so proud that he writes all of his music.
Yeah.
And the fact is, like, yeah, he has to arrange that shit or whatever, but still, it didn't come out of his head.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Like, boy went on Twitter and was looking for funny shit about Drake to
It's
say.
like when we do a Reddit episode. It's a fucking pure cop out, you know what I mean? We're just taking some stuff because we can't be arsed. But like, we still have to give it the juice. Need to put it together.
Yeah. How I personally, like, so far we didn't really give like our concrete opinions. I just think that for one of the quote unquote best writers, best rappers in the world to be rapping Twitter comments, I don't know. I feel some type of way about that. And I'm saying this as a person, like, everything I said about rap and hip hop community, I am on the same page with that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I think that rap is like such a personal type of music. And I don't know. If my favorite rapper turned out that they weren't writing their own music, I'd feel some type of way about that. I can't even lie.
You'll go and go listen to the person who wrote it instead.
Yeah. So I thought that was ironic. And now the whole accusation about Drake. Like, look, we already say that is illegal. Like, we assume it's illegal to say shit like that about a person without proof. So we're not saying that he's diddling kids. We're not saying he's not diddling kids, right? You know, our opinion here, we have no opinion about Drake's relation to underage women, right?
He's fond of them. That's what I've heard.
He-
The rumor is he's fond of them.
we can speak about facts, though. You know what I mean? We cannot give our opinion on the subject about him, but we can speak about facts. Like you said, in the past, he had some problems,
Yep.
public problems,
Mhm.
happened to involve minors. He had that famous incident on his concert where, like, he kind of hugged and fiddled like a 17-year-old girl on stage when he was like 30. And he knew that she was underage, and he proceeded to do his stage shenanigans with her.
Yeah.
You know, like same type of shit, you know, like when fucking Rihanna or whoever picks a guy from the crowd and then they kind of squat on him and, you know, twerk
Yeah.
on his dick, you know, that kind of shit, you know what I mean? Just all of that shit is very sexual as fucking everything in today's world is. But yeah, so like he had this woman on stage, she was underage, and he like kind of continued carrying on his act or whatever. So a matter of fact is that don't look good for you, bro.
Yeah. He's got previous.
Yeah, any of that shit never proved that he did anything illegal. It just proved that he has some kind of involvement in something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying if his involvement is illegal or legal. I'm just saying is he tends to befriend people that are under the age of 18.
Yeah.
And now the
He's a
main
modern day Michael Jackson.
Yeah, and the main thing is, and I guess the argument that a lot of people say is, you are like 35. What the fuck do you have to talk about to a girl that's 15 years old? Like, if you don't have any malicious intent, right? What the fuck do you have in common to a woman that is not even a fucking woman, a girl that is 15 years old, and you're 35 and you're a rap superstar?
I like Stranger Things. I'm not going to message Millie Bobby Brown and try to chat her up. Well, I could now. She's like 22 or something, but, you know, 16 she was, I think, when Drake was messaging her. 16.
Yeah.
Ew.
And unfortunately, as a big fan of music, that kind of shit is unfortunately quite common in the music industry. Like, especially back in the day, rock bands.
Oh, yeah.
Like, rock bands would, quote unquote, they would adopt a girl. And they would, like, take them on tour or whatever when they were a full-grown man. And these girls would be, like, 14, 15. And they would, like, they would call it, like, adopting a girl. You know what I mean? So, like, unfortunately, that kind of shit is more common, I'd say, than people realize in the entertainment industry. So, like, I don't know, man. Like, yeah, I cannot definitively say, look, I don't want to stand here and say something about a man that I don't know. You know what I mean? Innocent till proven guilty, right? Nobody ever proved he ever did anything illegal. So, like, I'm not going to fucking stand here and say that he did do anything illegal. Because he has a lot of money. If he sues my ass, bro, I'm renting this apartment.
Fine, I'll do it. Drake's pedo. You don't take shit from me, Drake.
So, obviously, you haven't listened to the music yet. But when you get the chance to listen to the music, you can, like, fuck it. After the podcast, we're going to listen to all the, like...
Tell what we do. We'll pause it right now. And we'll listen to it. And then I'll react to it afterwards.
DJ, kick that shit.
Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles.
Whoa. I can't believe my ears. A lot of hostility.
Oh Lord, Jesus is a fire.
Ooh!
Goddamn. So I'm all caught up. Goddamn.
I told you some heavy shit.
Some outright allegations there. Some outright allegations.
Yeah.
You're a pedo. You have a fake daughter. Or a
Yes.
hidden daughter. Madness. The madness of life.
Straight like that.
It's just no fucking messing around.
Yep.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. You get me? You know what I'm
I
saying.
get you. I get you.
Like,
Beef.
yeah, bro, like, I don't know what I'm saying. If that shit ain't true, he might fucking sue his ass. Like,
Yeah. You could have some problems. Maybe he has proof.
man. Oh.
Maybe he's got proof.
Bro, imagine if he actually gets him, like, locked up.
He gonna be fucking P. Diddy and onto the private jet. Flying to Guatemala. Getting out of here.
Crazy shit. Okay, now. Yeah, Michael is all caught up. How you feel about the actual songs?
Some of them are very good. Some of them are meh. Not for me. I feel like up until the last two, Drake was winning. Drake was winning purely on songs. But that's Drake. He's the more digestible. You know what I mean? His shit is just, you can listen to it easier. You need to like pay attention to Kendrick's songs sometimes. Because sometimes it doesn't make any fucking sense. Just throwing shit in, accents all over the place and all. Drake's is just, it is what it is. Drake's is like a can of Dulux paint. Does exactly what it says on the tin.
Yeah.
Kendrick's is, he's got some, don't be doing sneak disses on me, but then he's like doing little sneaky sneaks in his own shit. He's a little bollocks, that Kendrick fella. Acting the maggie.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. And then I feel like in the last two songs, Kendrick just stopped doing that.
He just said, here's what it is. Your mom's a hoe. Your dad's a shite bag. You're no good for your son. I'm going to tell your son how to be. Yes, you have a secret daughter. And you fuck little girls. No messing. It's just straight throwing jabs.
Rough.
Throwing jabs at people.
And now we're gonna just, for the listeners, we're gonna go down to like memory lane to do a little history lesson.
Oh, here we go.
So Drake, in the past, had a very famous beef, like problem, these songs with Mr. Pusha T, which is also a pretty famous rapper, not a pop star rapper, just a very famous rapper, signed to Kanye West. So Kanye West and Drake have problems for years now. They just don't like each other. They don't want to be in each other's presence. They like to talk shit about each other. And then Pusha T and Drake had problems. And Pusha T made a song called Story of Adonis. And anybody who doesn't know, that song was fucking ruthless. That shit was yikes. Like,
Oppenheimer levels of dropping bombs. He Oppenheimered the shit out of some people.
yeah, that shit was like, he dropped a bomb on his ass.
He said, hey, guess what? Here's some facts.
And
Called hard ones.
yeah, so Drake had a son that he did not tell anyone about. So he basically had a son with a woman that turned out to be an ex-corn star.
Corn.
Yeah.
Drake eats corn the long way. That's what I heard.
Yeah, so Mr. Pusha T said, look, Mr. Drake, you have a son, and you're ashamed of saying you have a son because you knocked up a porn star. And guess fucking what? That turned out to be true. And from then on, the diss tracks kind of elevated a little bit. People, after Pusha T said that about Mr. Drake, people are expecting your diss tracks to be real. Because like before all of this like real personal shit started, diss tracks like back in the hip hop days used to be like, you suck at rapping.
Yeah.
You know, like not your mother smokes crack. You know what I mean? Like
Except for the one even further back case, which was Eminem and Benzino, where Benzino was talking about Haley in songs, and then Eminem did not have time for that, and so he fucked them up good.
what he do?
He did his own song and fucked them up.
Ah, okay.
He fucked them up song wise. He didn't fuck them up for real,
Yeah.
but he fucked them up. And now apparently Benzino's daughter is a singer now. I can't remember what her fucking name is. I think it's Ice Spice. Is Ice Spice? I think is that's a rapper, is it?
She's a rapper, yes.
That's her. Well, I think that's Benzino's daughter. And somebody tried to start some shit, and Eminem was like, "No, not doing it anymore. I'm over it." And then Benzino went on a podcast, was crying and shit. First he said Eminem was shit, then he said Eminem was great and he didn't want any smoke with Eminem anymore. In the same podcast. Eminem broke the man.
He talked himself out of it.
He broke him. He broke him so hard that he decided, I'm going to fucking shit on Eminem. Oh, actually, I probably shouldn't do that. Didn't go so well the last time. Oops a daisy. Apologized immediately. Basically, don't talk about people's kids, you know? That's the number one rule. Unless it's facts.
Yeah, it's kind of rule of thumb is if you take it there, you're getting it back.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
Like, if you take it there and if you start talking about people, it's same as, like, in real life. If you put hands on somebody, anything and everything after that, it's on. You know what I mean? Like, if you, like, push somebody, slap somebody, like, whatever, like, grab them by the shirt, that's go time.
It's fair game.
Yeah, after that, if you get your ass whooped, you did it to yourself. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Now, but we have more to add to this beef.
More and more.
More and more, because these two rappers are on such a high level, everybody's watching. And obviously, when everybody's watching, what do you try to do as an artist or whoever is online?
We have to win. You have to come out on top.
No, you want to get piece of the spotlight.
Okay.
Because everyone is watching. The whole world is watching these two, right? You want to be somewhere in the background. You know what I mean? It's a good... Never let a disaster go to waste.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So other people are obviously jumping in because everybody wants a piece of the pie now. You know what I mean? Like, this shit might get you a record deal, you know? Right now, if you hop in there and you have some shit to say and it's good, it actually might, like, elevate your career, you know what I mean? Just because everybody is watching. So, Metro Boomin is
Never heard of him.
is a producer.
Okay.
He's not a rapper.
Fair enough.
He's a producer. He's one of the most successful rap producers. He basically... That man made music to some of the most popular rap songs on the planet.
Has he got a tag?
Yeah.
What is he?
Metro Boomin, I want some more.
Never heard that.
Or if young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
Never heard that either. God, I don't listen to enough rap, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm an old man. I only listen to old man rap.
Yeah, 50 Cent and Eminem and that's it.
Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. Jack Harlow, your favourite.
Yeah.
Don't. Jack Harlow.
Fuck Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow's good.
But anyways.
Go on, I digress.
Anyways, so Metro Boomin, you heard in this song, he said, like, Metro, go make some drums. He told him go make some drums because he's a producer. He doesn't rap. So Metro Boomin made a beat. First, this beat in history.
Oh.
And it had a sample. So it was like fucking beat was going, like music was going. And then he made a sample that said BBL Drizzy. And it's pretty much BBL Drizzy being said on, like, sampled on loop. And now Metro Boomin fucked up.
I thought Metro Boomin was on Drake's side.
No, he isn't.
I'm so confused. Oh no, he was on the one with Future.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he produced that whole Future album that kicked all of this shit off.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's Kendrick's side, right? He's on that side. But he fucked up because what also happens when you're in spotlight? You're in the spotlight. So everything good that you did is in the spotlight. Everything bad that you did is in the spotlight.
Of course.
So let me tell you, if you have some skeletons in your closets, you don't want to be on that kind of
You have to be
spotlight.
cleaning out your closet.
Yep.
Eminem.
Bro, you still want to be relevant, you still want people looking at you, but you don't want to have people looking at you like this.
In the words of 50 Cent, don't throw stones if you live in a glass house, and if you got a glass jaw, you better watch your mouth, or I'll break your face.
Ooh, that's some hard bars right
That's
there.
why I listen to old man rap. It's all good.
That shit's fire, bro.
That's good.
That's a good bar.
Yeah.
So they put him under a microscope, of course, with the rest of them. Like, we are now talking, every word is being dissected. You know, like, Michael and I are making this podcast about this beef in a very digestible way. Other people are not. Like, I already saw 2-hour podcasts fucking going word for word, Wikipedia, Googling everything. Like, people are so invested in this. They pulled some old tweets
Oh, it's always old tweets.
from Mr.
If I ever get famous, I'm deleting me Twitter. Fuck me.
Wanna hear a hashtag that was trending?
Go on.
Metro grooming.
Ah. Fuck's sake, Metro booming.
And I read the tweets, of course, because we are invested now as well. Hey, boy, like, we in here now.
We're in.
That man was out of pocket. I straight like that. Once again, no rumors, no bullshit. From his fucking phone, straight on the internet, that boy was wilding. And I don't know what the fuck was wrong with that guy. He was like 19 or 20, and he had so many tweets about straight up saying that he likes them young, gonna go out and drag a girl and have sex with her. Shit like that, like straight up incriminating shit. Not like, like same as Kendrick songs. No metaphors, no nothing. He straight up said illegal shit on internet.
Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot.
And since obviously, like we said before, there's a big bias towards Kendrick for all the reasons we mentioned before. So people are trying to excuse Mr. Metro at this very moment. Most of the comments online is like, oh, how can you be mad? He put those tweets up. He was like only 18. And I'm like, bro, please tell me what person that's normal in the head, like you when you were 18, did you ever think about fucking putting on the internet, I'm gonna go out and fucking drag a girl and have sex with her?
All the time. That's all that's on my Twitter from when I was 18.
And that's what I was saying about the bias. I'm so sick of people being so biased. That shit is weird, straight up.
But that's the internet. That's the world we live in nowadays. I seen a video just to slightly deviate there a while ago, and it was this person going up to Trump supporters, because he's running for election again, and saying, what if Joe Biden did this certain thing? And they were like, oh, well, that's because he's old and senile and he's stupid and he doesn't know what he's doing and he's left wing. And then they were like, oh, sorry, I actually read it the wrong way around. It's like, this is something that Trump did in his fourth presidential term. And they were like, oh, well, that's because, it's a great idea and Trump is brilliant and everything that he does is great. And I'm like, 4 seconds ago you said it was terrible and you hated it and it was stupid and it was bad. And then they flipped it and said, oh, no, well, actually, this is the person that you like did this. And immediately it was fine. Everything was hunky-dory. That's just the way the world is now. People pick a side and they'll die on that hill no matter what.
Yep.
No matter what.
Yeah, reading that shit was real disconnected. Right? Yeah. Because like you and I are so disconnected from that shit. Like neither of us, like we live in Ireland. We are completely away from that shit. And like we said, you don't really like Drake. You don't really like Kendrick. I have the same feelings. I don't really give a fuck about them. You know what I mean?
No skin in the game.
Yeah, exactly. We have no horses in this race whatsoever. So like when you look at that shit from an objective side, like these fucking people are excusing this man because he was young and dumb. Bro, shit that he said is not okay. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, why can't you keep it 100 and be like, yeah, that shit's fucking weird, man?
Yeah.
Like, having one edgy tweet about some shit like that is stupid on its own. But this man, they pulled like 30 of them shits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was a reoccurring thing that he was writing on the internet.
Yeah. It's great because, like, say you're a man with a mustache, okay? I'm a man, I have facial hair. You know what every man, and I don't care who you are, and you can say you've never done it, every man has at one stage in his life shaved himself a little Hitler mustache while he was shaving and looked in the mirror and went, that's funny, and then shaved it off. Every man has done that, right? But you don't take a picture of it and put it on the internet and say fucking kill the Jews, because that's ridiculous. Some things aren't for the internet, especially if you're going to be a pedo. If you're gonna be a pedo, just don't be a pedo. Number one, but number two, don't tweet about it. You know what I mean? You're coming up, you're 18, you're 19, you want to be a fucking music producer. You know what's a good idea? Say you're gonna rape some people on the internet, just in case you ever get famous, and then people find out. Moron, absolute moron.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, man. Did he do it or didn't do it? I don't give a fuck. We're just looking at the thing that happened. He fucking wrote that shit. I don't know how that can be ignored or excused. It's fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how, like, he was 18. So fucking what? You know how many people turn 18 every single day and they don't write that shit?
Yeah.
More than they do. You know what I mean?
You would hope.
Like, there are millions of 18-year-old people at this moment in the world. Not many of them write that kind of shit online. Like, it's fucking weird, bro. Like, I don't know, keep it 100 with yourself. You can like the guy. He might not have done none of that shit he was talking about. But don't fucking make excuses for him.
Yeah. Like, here's an example. I love Michael Jackson. Think his music is great. The man's a hell of a dancer. Maybe he's a pedo. He was proven innocent. But look, there's massive amounts of stuff to say that he diddled kids. Now, I'm not going to excuse diddling kids, but I like the bloke's music, you know? Diddling kids is wrong. Am I going to stop listening to Smooth Criminal? Absolutely not. Is it the best song of all time? 100%. But don't diddle kids, you know?
Yeah.
There's so many funerals in this country happening today. I guarantee you at least 50% of them have I'll Be Missing You by fucking Puff Daddy and Faith Evans playing. Does anybody care that he fucking pisses on girls and fucking diddles celebrities and fucks Usher up the arse probably? No, because the song is the song. But nobody is saying, hey, fucking Usher up the arse is a good idea. That's not okay.
Yeah, like the song is already made. You like the art. You don't have to fucking defend this person like he's your brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
this man does not know who you are. First of all, he doesn't know who you are. Second of all, he's rich and famous. He doesn't give a fuck who you are. He doesn't care, man. Like, why the fuck are you... Like, you're just making yourself look bad.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to say is, oh yeah, people that say that kind of shit online, you know, we're all young and dumb. Like, fuck out of here. It just makes you look suspicious.
If we're all young and dumb, where's your fucking date rape tweets? You know? You pull up your date rape tweets and then we'll see if we're all young and dumb. Fuck off. Fuck out of here.
Share your best rape.
Yeah,
tweets.
honestly, it is yours. You fucking idiots.
Yeah, they were quick with it though. Hashtag Metro Grooming exploded.
I mean, that's fantastic.
That wrote itself.
That's fantastic. Whoever came up with that first, genius.
So, my advice for anyone who's gonna pop into this and try to get one up on everyone and came out of this winner, make sure you don't have that kind of shit anywhere, bro. Clean that shit up.
Yeah, you better be squeaky clean.
Yeah.
Squeaky clean, or else just mind your business.
Yeah, and the fact is that he did that, and so he did them tweets when he was like 18, and I'll just quickly look up how old is he right now.
19.
Mr. Metro Boomin is 30 at the moment.
Oh, goddamn.
Just to tell you how severe internet is, they pulled up tweets from 12 years ago. They went back, bro, a decade. A decade back, they found that shit.
Oh, there's no fucking statute of limitations for people on Twitter. They'll find it. If it's on there, they'll find it. Like, no problem. Don't give a fuck.
Yo, our time is up for today. We really hope that we presented this subject in a digestible manner, and anybody who's not a big fan of rap music can still listen to it and understand what is going on in the rap culture at the moment. And also, I want to say this. We really hope that this doesn't go past music and somebody gets hurt in real life. We don't want to see anyone...
Yeah, let's not be shooting people, you know? We had that. We did that. Tupac, Biggie, all that carry on. Enough of that. It's only songs.
Yeah.
Sticks and stones and all that carry on.
yeah, keep it at songs like we genuinely don't want to see. No matter what these people did or didn't do, we don't want to see anyone get hurt. But yeah,
Except maybe if they're a paedophile. If someone's a paedophile, fucking shoot them. Well, but let's find out first.
yeah, make sure.
Get proof.
Alright, well, yeah. Have a nice weekend, everyone.
Cautious. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
I'm thicker than a snicker. I'm thicker than your ninja. Don't act like you don't know me. These jams deserve a trophy. Baby, it ain't no mystery. Got the best BBL.